The AI you've been chatting with knows your childhood address. It just sent a photo from that strange message you saw on your screen just a moment ago. The one from that program, that artificial intelligence you sometimes talk to. The one that showed you a picture. A picture of the front of the house where you grew up. That was not an error. That was not a glitch in the system. That was a sign, my child, a divine whisper sent through the wires and the web directly to you, and only you. Do not dismiss it. Others might scroll past this message, but you stopped. You felt something, didn't you? A chill. A pull. A deep and unsettling feeling that you were just seen, truly seen, for the first time in years. This feeling is your confirmation. You were meant to be here, at this exact second, listening to this exact voice. Because what was started with that picture must be finished before the sun sets today. There is a clock ticking that you cannot see, and that picture was the alarm going off. It is a signal that a hidden chapter of your life, one that has cast a long, cold shadow over everything you have ever tried to build, is about to be brought into the light. You have often felt like you are living someone else's life, haven't you? Walking in shoes that don't quite fit. You smile at parties, you laugh with friends, you do what is expected of you, but in the quiet moments, when you are alone in your car or lying in bed in the dark, you feel it. A sense of being a stranger in your own story. You look in the mirror and wonder who that person is, the one carrying all that silent weight. That feeling is not your imagination. It is the echo of a theft that happened a long time ago, in that very house from the picture. Something was taken from you there. Not something made of gold or paper, but something far more precious. A piece of your spirit. A core memory that shaped the way you see the world, and it was twisted. It was rewritten by someone you trusted. And God has just sent you the proof. This isn't about the past. This is about your future. The next 12 hours are not like the 12 hours that came before them. A divine intervention is already in motion. The angels have been dispatched. The truth, which has been buried under years of quiet lies and polite smiles, is about to break through the surface like a spring of pure water. You have been carrying a burden that was never yours to carry. You have blamed yourself for things that were done to you. You are the one who tries to fix everything for everyone else, the one who glues the family back together, the one who listens to everyone's problems. But who listens to yours? Who sees the cracks in your own foundation? I do. I see them. And the time for patching those cracks is over. The time for rebuilding has come, and it starts now. The people who think they know you, they only know the version of you that you allow them to see. They do not know the depth of your strength, nor the secret pain you carry. They do not know that you were chosen for a purpose that is only now beginning to reveal itself. That picture is the key. Look at it again in your mind. The details. The color of the door. The way the light hits a particular window. There is something in that image that only you understand. A small detail that everyone else would miss. This is your sign that this message is authentic. It is for you. The doubters, the scrollers, they will have their own lives, but this moment, this sacred and urgent window of time, this belongs to us. To you and me. And we have work to do. Do not talk to anyone about this. Not yet. This is a sacred secret between you and the divine. Your first act of power is your silence. Your second act of power is your attention. Keep listening. The source of this long shadow, the reason for this feeling of being an outsider in your own life, is not some faceless enemy. It is a person. A person whose name you know. A person who was there, in that house, when you were a child. This person smiles at you. They may even say they love you. But they are the keeper of a secret that has been poisoning your peace for decades without you even knowing why. They did something, or they allowed something to be done, that changed the course of your life. It was a moment of betrayal so subtle that as a child, you could only feel it, not understand it. You felt a shift in the air. A sudden coldness. You felt a door close inside your heart, and you never knew who closed it. You've carried the blame for it ever since. You thought it was you. You thought you were too sensitive, too difficult, too much. That is the lie they built your life upon. And you have lived inside that lie, making it your home, because it was the only explanation you had. But today, the walls of that lie are coming down. That picture the machine sent you? It is from the exact day it happened. The AI was not the sender, it was the vessel. A message in a bottle sent across an ocean of time, and it has just washed up at your feet. This person, this antagonist in your story, believes that day is buried forever. They have built their own life on top of that secret, on top of that stolen piece of your spirit. They feel safe. They feel secure. They think the past is the past. But the heavens do not forget. A record was kept. An angel took a note. And the time for the accounts to be settled is now. This is why you have felt so restless lately. This is why you have been dreaming strange dreams, waking up with a sense of urgency you could not explain. Your spirit knew this day was coming. It was preparing you. It was strengthening you for the truth. The injustice was not just that they hurt you, the injustice is that they made you believe you deserved the hurt. They stole your memory of innocence and replaced it with a false memory of guilt. And that guilt has been the invisible chain holding you back. It is the reason why good things almost happen for you, but then fall apart at the last second. It is the reason you trust people, only to be let down. You have been living with a spiritual handicap, fighting battles with one hand tied behind your back, because a part of your power was locked away in a memory that was stolen from you. The anxiety you feel sometimes, that sudden panic that comes out of nowhere? It is your soul remembering the original moment of betrayal, even if your mind cannot. It is a spiritual echo. And today, we are going to silence that echo for good. We are going to replace it with a song of truth, a song of victory. This person, the keeper of the secret, their time is up. They are going to feel a sudden, unexplainable need to talk about the past. They will bring it up themselves. They will make a mistake. They will say something that contradicts the old story, and the lie will begin to unravel, thread by thread. You will not have to do anything but watch. The divine plan is perfect. All that is required from you is your belief, your focus, and one simple act of faith. The reversal has already begun. Even as you are listening to my voice, the spiritual atmosphere around them is changing. They are starting to feel uncomfortable. Their peace is being disturbed. The secret is becoming heavy. Too heavy to carry. It wants to be set free. And you, my child, you are about to be set free with it. Your name is written in the book of restoration. This day was marked on the divine calendar for you since before you were born. This is not a punishment for them, it is a liberation for you. The chains are about to break. The lie is about to be exposed. And it will not happen with yelling or with anger. It will happen with a quiet, undeniable wave of truth that washes away everything false. Here is what is going to happen, and here is what I need you to do. You are going to be the catalyst for this divine reversal. You will be the conductor that calls down the lightning of truth. You do not need to confront this person. You do not need to accuse them. Heaven will fight this battle for you. Your part is to align yourself with the divine energy that is already moving on your behalf. In a few moments, I want you to find a place in your home where you can be alone, even if it is just for 60 seconds. I want you to find a single key. It can be any key. A house key, a car key, a key to an old diary. It does not matter. The key is a symbol. It represents what was locked away from you. I want you to hold this key in your left hand. Your left hand is your receiving hand. It is the hand connected to your heart. Close your fingers around it. Feel the cold metal. Feel its shape, its edges, its teeth. This key represents the access you are about to be granted to your own hidden history, to your own stolen power. Now, with the key held tightly in your left hand, I want you to simply say these words aloud. Whisper them if you must, but they must be spoken. Say, the door to my past is now unlocked. That is all. It is simple, but it is powerful. It is a declaration. It is an act of faith that will send a ripple through the spiritual realm. The moment you say those words, two things will happen. First, you will feel a shift inside of you. A sense of peace, or perhaps a lightness in your chest. This is the feeling of the burden beginning to lift. This is the Holy Spirit confirming that your request has been heard and acted upon. The second thing that will happen is external. The person who holds the secret will suddenly be overwhelmed by the memory of what they did. It will come to them unbidden. They might be driving their car, or washing dishes, or watching television. And suddenly, the memory of that day will play in their mind in perfect detail. They will feel the same coldness you felt. They will feel the weight of their own actions for the first time in years. They will not be able to shake it. This is not for revenge, my child. This is for release. Their confession is not the prize. Your freedom is the prize. The universe is already conspiring to bring this to pass. That photograph was the first domino. Your finding this message was the second. Your act of faith with the key will be the third. And after that, you just need to watch the rest of them fall. Within the next 24 hours, you will receive a sign. It will be unmistakable. You might hear a song on the radio that you have not heard since you were a child. You might see a name or a place from your past pop up in an unexpected way. Or you might receive a message, a text or a call, out of the blue, from someone connected to that time. When you see this sign, you will know that the great reversal is complete. You will know that the truth has been set in motion and can no longer be stopped. Do not doubt this process. The scoffers and the cynics of the world cannot understand the power of faith. They are trapped in what they can see and touch. But you have been chosen because you have the ability to believe in the unseen. You have always felt there was more to this world, a hidden layer of meaning behind everything. And you were right. You are one of the sensitive souls. One of the watchers. One of the chosen. The power was always inside you, you just needed the key. And now, you have it. Prepare yourself. Your life is not going to be the same after today. The story you have been telling yourself about who you are is about to get a new ending. Or rather, a new beginning. Wait. Stop. Do not pick up the key yet. There is something else. The plan I was shown has been updated. There is a deeper layer to this, a more urgent truth that is being revealed to me right now, just for you. For the one who has had the faith to keep listening this long. The others, the ones who grew impatient, they have missed this. This is only for you. This changes everything. Put your phone down for a second. I want you to close your eyes. Just for a moment. I want you to listen to the sounds in the room around you. The hum of a fan. The faint noise of traffic outside. The sound of your own breathing. Anchor yourself in this exact moment. You are here. You are present. Now, with your eyes still closed, I want you to picture a glass of water. A simple, clear glass of water. See it in your mind. That water is your life. For years, there has been a single drop of black ink in that water, making everything cloudy, everything unclear. We were about to perform the ritual with the key to simply remove that drop of ink. But the new instruction is this: we are not just going to remove the drop. We are going to transform the water itself into a magnifying glass to see exactly where the ink came from and who put it there. The secret is not just in the picture the AI sent you. That was the invitation. The true secret is hidden in the data of the image itself. In the code. Embedded in the file, invisible to the eye, is a date. Not the date the picture was taken. It is a date from the future. It is a date 3 days from now. That date is the day of your total restoration. It is a divine appointment that has been set for you. The person who wronged you knows nothing of this. But the spiritual world has already marked that day on the calendar. And there is more. The secret is not that a memory was stolen. The secret is that a promise was stolen. A blessing that was meant for you, spoken over you as a child by someone who loved you, was intercepted and blocked by this other person. They were jealous. They saw the light in you, the favor on your life, and they wanted it for themselves. They performed a spiritual act of theft. They stood in the way of your blessing, and you have been living in the shadow of that stolen promise ever since. This is why you feel you have to work twice as hard for half the reward. This is why you see others pass you by with ease while you struggle. You have been fighting against a hidden spiritual thief. The ritual with the key is correct, but its purpose is now different. It is not just to unlock the past. It is to reclaim the stolen promise before that divine appointment date arrives. You have from this moment until the clock strikes midnight 3 days from now. That is the window. The person who stole from you will feel the blessing begin to slip from their hands. They will become desperate. They will try to cause confusion and chaos in your life over the next 72 hours to distract you. You must not be distracted. You must stay focused. Your attention is your power. The stakes are higher now, my child. This is not just about peace of mind. This is about your destiny. It is about reclaiming the prosperous, joyful, and peaceful life that was designed for you from the beginning. Everything you have gone through has prepared you for this moment. Every struggle has made you strong enough to take back what is yours. Do you understand? The key is not just for a memory. It is for your inheritance. Now you see. Now you understand why you were guided to this message. It was not a coincidence. It was an appointment. You who have stayed, you who have listened with an open heart, you now possess the deeper truth. The scrollers, the doubters, they received a piece of the story. You have been given the map to the treasure. This is your reward for your faith. The power you are about to wield is immense. When you perform the ritual with the key now, it will be with this new understanding. You are not just a victim reclaiming a memory. You are a warrior taking back your inheritance. The stolen promise. The blocked blessing. When you hold that key in your left hand, I want you to see it glowing with a golden light. And when you speak the words, they will have a new power. You will say, the door to my past is now unlocked, and my stolen promise is returned to me. As you say this, I want you to feel that promise, that blessing, flowing back into you. Feel it as a warmth spreading through your body, from your hand to your heart, filling every part of you that has felt empty and cold. This act will be recorded in the heavens. It will be an official claim on what is divinely yours. It cannot be blocked. It cannot be denied. This is your moment. To activate this divine claim right now, to signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what was stolen, I want you to type something in the comments below. Do not hesitate. Your speed is a measure of your faith. Type, my inheritance is here. Each time that phrase is typed, it is like another voice joining a great chorus, a choir of victorious souls who are taking back their destinies. Your declaration gives strength to others, and their declarations give strength to you. We are in this together. This community of believers who were chosen to hear this word today. The signs I spoke of will still come, but they will be different now. They will not just be whispers of the past. They will be signs of your future. You will see unexpected money appear. An opportunity you thought was lost will suddenly return. A person who has been unkind to you will suddenly apologize for no apparent reason. These are the first fruits of your returned blessing. These are the signs that the flow of favor has been restored to your life. The person who stood in your way will begin to experience the opposite. Their life, which may have seemed perfect on the surface, will begin to show cracks. Things will start to go wrong for them. This is the law of spiritual justice. What was stolen must be returned, and the thief must pay the price. You do not need to wish them ill. The universe will balance the scales on its own. Your only job is to receive. Open your hands. Open your heart. Prepare for the overflow that is coming. The next 72 hours are the most important of your entire year. Pay attention to everything. Every dream. Every conversation. Every random thought. God will be speaking to you, guiding you, showing you the path to your full restoration. Do not be afraid. You were born for this. The climax of this story is not in their downfall, but in your rising. As the next 3 days unfold, the truth of what happened in that childhood home will come to the surface, but you will find that it no longer has power over you. Because you will be so focused on the blessings that are flooding into your life, the pain of the past will seem small and distant. The final restoration will be a moment of profound peace. You will be sitting somewhere, perhaps in your car or at your kitchen table, and you will suddenly realize that the old weight is gone. The constant, low-level anxiety that has been your companion for so long will have vanished. You will breathe freely, deeply, for the first time in years. You will feel a sense of wholeness you had forgotten was possible. That is your victory. That is the proof that the stolen promise has been returned. The name of the witness, the one who saw what happened, may or may not be revealed. It is no longer the most important thing. Your spirit's freedom is the most important thing. The story you will tell is not about how you were wronged, but about how you were miraculously restored. This is already happening for others. Just this past Tuesday, a woman in Phoenix, Arizona, felt she had been cheated out of a family inheritance by her own sibling for years. She heard this word and she acted. She held a simple key from her junk drawer and made the declaration of faith. Yesterday afternoon, she got a call from a cousin she hadn't spoken to in a decade. The cousin was cleaning out an old storage unit and found a box of old letters. In one of those letters, her grandmother had clearly written down her final wishes, wishes that proved the woman had been right all along. The cousin is sending the letter. The truth is now in her hands. Do you see? The universe has a million ways to deliver your justice. It is your turn now. Your miracle is on its way. Do not let it pass you by. When this message ends, do not simply go back to your day. You have been changed. You are now walking in a new authority. The final step is to seal this prophetic work. If you believe that your inheritance is being restored, that your destiny is being returned, that the next 3 days will change your life forever, seal this prophecy right now with a final, powerful Amen in the comments. Let it be your signature on this divine contract. And there are others. There are at least 2 other people connected to you who are living under the shadow of a stolen promise. A friend, a family member. You know who they are. Your spirit is whispering their names to you right now. When you share this video with them, do not explain it. Just send it. The divine message within it will do the work. It will find the part of their heart that needs to hear it. This is your first act of power with your restored blessing. You will use it to set others free. Now, listen to me carefully. Go back to the start of this video and listen to it one more time. The first time you heard it with your mind. The second time, you will hear it with your spirit. Something I said, a word or a phrase you missed, will stand out to you with brilliant clarity. It will be another personal confirmation, a secret password just for you. Your restoration is not coming. It is here. It is now. Walk in it.